Hello and welcome to Drive Spark. This is Stephen Neal, and yes, we have one more Kia Seltos video for you because today Kia has launched the Seltos in the Bangalore region. Yes, this is the regional launch of the Kia Seltos, and prices remain the same. Right off the bat, let's get to the prices. It is priced between 9.69 lakh and 15.99 lakhs, and the same variants are available across the country as well. But this was special for Kia because Bangalore is the closest metro to their plant in Anantapur where the Kia Seltos is produced, and here we have the top spec GT line model. But before we get into the car, let's take a quick check on the variants and the models of the Kia Seltos. The Kia Seltos is one of the most comprehensive and most customizable cars made in India today because it comes with lots of variants. When I say lots, I mean lots. It's broadly classified into two variants, that is the GT line and the Tech line. Now these have many sub variants, as many as 8. So the Tech line has 5 sub variants and the GT line has 3 sub variants. And adding to this variants list is the fact that the Kia Seltos has 3 engine options and 4 transmission options, and that gives the users, the buyers, the end buyer, the power to choose whatever they like, whatever they wish to have in the best combination that they think would suit them the best. So here we go. Here we have the top spec one. It would be too long a video to explain all of the variants, but we have on display here the top spec GT line model here, as the badge so says, and this is the 1.4 liter model. A little more on the engine as we go ahead. So let's take a quick look at the Kia Seltos. Right up front we have this beautiful looking LED headlamp. You've got the LED matrices right here, LED indicators, brilliantly designed of course, and then you've got this LED DRL that runs right across there and again starts over here and comes here. And right up front we also have the tiger nose grille, well, quite literally named after tiger's nose. We have the fog lamps, LED fog lamps in the bumper, and well, that just about rounds up the front. We have this nice little trough here in the hood and a nice big Kia badge up front. Now let's get to the sides. We have these brilliant looking alloy wheels. Yes, this is a top spec variant, diamond cut alloy wheels. Kia calls it crystal cut. 17-inch alloy wheels shod with Goodyear Assurance Triple Max tires, and it's the same wheel size all around. Of course, the outer rear view mirror gets integrated indicators, and at the rear we have this. Oh yes, this is one exciting feature of the Kia Seltos. A little more on that when we get inside the car. The rear has these wonderful looking tail lamps that wrap around the side just like that, and the GT badge right here, GT line and Kia Seltos, and yes, Bharat Stage 6. Yes, this is BS6 compliant. A little more on the engine in a bit, TGDI as it says. Let's take a look in here. This is the space in the boot. Can easily swallow all your luggage requirements, and that's it. No auto closing boot, so you have this, you put your hand in there and you pull the boot down. Now let's get inside the car. Rear seats first. It's got lots of space in here, nice little matting, dual tone interiors. We have brushed aluminium finish here, and we have blindfolds too. There you go. power window switch, nice door handle wrapped with leather, contrast stitching, and a nifty little door pocket, not too deep, but can easily take your water bottles and the like. And here we go, we have this nice little carpeting, looks brilliant. And of course the seats. Now a lot is being spoken about these seats because they're ventilated seats. Yes, passengers and the driver get ventilated seats. As you see these small pores over here, they are ventilated. Nice headrest, comfortable seats, really good leg room. Let's get inside the car, and here you go. It is a premium and nice place to be in. Let's talk about this first. We have this smart pure air. What that means is that the purifier is working. Yes, it gets a segment first, smart air purifier, and we have a mobile phone charging USB right there, and a small pocket to keep your phone in. The rear of the seats have deep pockets, as we see there, and that's about it. The seats are dual tone up front with contrast stitching, and that is lovely to have these kind of features in a car in this segment. Now let's talk about the front. There you go, you have this 10.25 inch touchscreen control unit. It's a smart infotainment system, and yes, this is a manual variant of this car. A little more on the gearbox in just a bit. Let's go to the driver's seat. Kia Seltos, brilliant little regional launch event put out by Kia, as you see right here. And we have this is the cockpit. This is where all the action happens, especially since this is a GT line, so no chauffeur driven car. It is all owner driven because this is an enthusiast car. Before we get in, here you have the seat adjustments and this brilliant looking seat, nice thick headrest, the GT line badging on the seat, dual tone seats with contrast stitching, lovely stuff all around. Airbag right here, so safety is of paramount importance. Let's take a look at the safety features in just a bit. Let's get inside the car for now. Here we have the steering wheel, and there you have the MID. So you have also a 7-inch heads-up display, as you can see right here, displaying the 0 kmph parameter. And here you have this MID. We have the hazard lights flashing, as you saw outside the car, of course. Tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, temperature gauge, telltale lights, everything. And you've got this over here. This is the controls for the infotainment and for the cruise control. You see right here, we have the stocks for the indicators, wipers, headlamps, etc. right behind the wheel. GT line badging on the steering wheel as well. We have the HUD on off and the headlamp adjustments, etc. And yes, the start stop button, the engine start stop button is right here. Nice little handle for the door. We have the controls for the mirrors and for the windows over here. This is a smart unit, and we have the AC vents, the HVAC controls, and over here we have mobile phone charging station. We have cubby holes to keep your mobile phones, and we have this manual gearbox, and we have controls for the parking cameras, etc. Now let's get to the features pretty quickly. It has a long list of features, but we can get through only a few of them. We have this touchscreen system that comes with navigation. It features mobile connectivity, smartphone, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, etc, etc. You get all of them, and more. Of course, you have the smartphone connectivity through an app, which is basically voice recording. It allows you to give commands to the car, and the car will follow it. The commands include engine start, and AC on off, AC temperature increase or decrease, and you can track the car through that mobile phone app. This is the manual variant. As said earlier, there is the top spec variant, of course, is driven by a 7-speed DCT. A little more on that in a while. And we have the passenger seat right here, and the armrest for the driver and for the passenger can be opened up like this, and it is a cooled cubby hole, so you have cooling right here inside this space. Pretty neat and nifty. If you got some drinks, you can store it in there. Of course, you've got the sunroof right here. The sunroof blinds are manually opening. Sunroof, of course, is electrically opening through this switch right here. And well, that's about the interiors. Safety, yes, you have airbag, yes, you got 6 airbags in here, so safety is of paramount importance. You've got 360-degree camera, you've got the blind spot assist, you've got 360-degree surround view, you've got reversing camera, reverse assist, you've got the lot. So when you're looking at safety, Kia has equipped it with the best. As we see here, the door open symbol is right here. We have the range being displayed, and of course, how can we forget this? Yes, we're looking at an 8-speaker Bose infotainment system, and what that means is that you have the best in class music system right here. Let's take a quick look at it. Quite simply brilliant. Lovely audio system this. And let's take a quick look under the hood right here. We have the hood opening here, and let's take a look under the hood. Under here we have this, the 1.4 GDI engine. This is a turbo-petrol engine. It's a 1.4 liter unit. We're looking at 138 bhp, 242 Nm. This particular engine is available only with the GT line model, and it can be mated to either a 6-speed manual transmission like we have on this car right here, or the top spec variant comes with a 7-speed DCT transmission. This is quite an enthusiast's car because of this engine, whereas the other variants, the tech line variants, come with a 1.5 liter diesel engine or 1.5 liter petrol engine. Both these petrol and diesel engines have transmission options. The 1.5 liter petrol is 113 bhp and 144 Nm, and it can be availed with a 6-speed manual or an IVT transmission. And the 1.5 liter diesel, on the other hand, produces also 113 bhp but torque output of 250 Nm, and it can be mated to a 6-speed manual transmission or 6-speed automatic transmission. And performance is great from all these variants, but the GT line with the 1.4 liter turbo petrol is the best performing of the lot. And well, that rounds up the variants and the engine options for you. Variants are done. Now let's talk about deliveries and bookings. Kia has received more than 32,000 bookings in under 5 weeks, and that is quite a feat. Already 5,000 Seltoses have been produced at Kia's Anandpur manufacturing facility. It has a much larger manufacturing capacity, so deliveries will not be delayed irrespective of how many bookings the Seltos has received. So bookings can be made at any of the dealerships. Deliveries started on August 22nd, 2019. That was yesterday. After the launch, deliveries have started at dealerships, and the first Seltos customers have already received their car. Deliveries are pretty quick, so you can go ahead and book yours if you have been considering the Seltos. So that's about it from us for now. Stay tuned to DriveSpark for auto news, reviews, and updates.